Hey, set your mind right now. Nothing before this matters. We came here with everything still on the line. Everything you wanted in the offseason is still out in front of you. What would you give for that moment right now? Let's go, man.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Have a great organization, and you tell them one thing.
Yo, what is good, Raider Nation? It is your boy Raider Alex. I am back with yet another video for you guys. In this video, guys, we're talking about the NFL draft, specifically our first pick in this NFL draft, which is pick 86. I'm gonna be talking about the potential players that can be there, the players I'm looking at in the third round of this year's draft. Before I get into that though, anybody that is new to the channel and you guys love Raiders related content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Now, as we all know, we do not have a first nor a second round pick, which that makes our first pick in this year's NFL draft in the third round at pick 86. And you know, Josh McDaniels has already basically came out and said that the Raiders are going to be, in this year's draft, we're going to be looking at best player available, which, you know, I love it. When was the last time we just went with that philosophy? And I just think that's the best way to do it, especially in an NFL draft where it's like, you know, nobody really is a sure thing, so you might as well just get the best talent and hope for the best. Now with pick 86, it'll be tough for the top talents to fall that far, but you know, it's still possible. You know, one guy that I'm hoping that can fall down draft boards is a guy like Abraham Lucas, who could play right tackle for this team. I feel like if a guy like Abraham Lucas can fall to pick 86, I would love to pick up a guy like that. Even if we can trade up maybe a little bit, maybe late second, early third round, I would definitely love to trade for a guy like that. I think he'd definitely be a great addition to the right tackle position on this team, just because at the moment I'm still not really sold on our offensive line, specifically that right tackle spot. I feel like at guard, but with bringing back a guy like Denzel Good, and we can even get a guard later in this year's draft, I think we should be fine at that position. But just the right tackle position, I mean, it looks like we're probably going to roll with a guy like Jermaine Illuminor at the moment, which, although he's got the potential to be a solid right tackle in this league, you know, what happens if he gets hurt? Then guess who has to roll out there? Brandon Parker, and I'm just not very comfortable. But with all that being said, I mean, the likelihood of a guy like Abraham Lucas falling to pick 86 is pretty slim. But you know, if a guy like that falls, I would love to pick him up. Now, some more realistic options that I think should be there at pick 86. I'm looking at 3 different players mainly. The first player is going to be Brian ASOMOAH, linebacker out of Oklahoma. I think Brian ASOMOAH provides good strength. He's a pretty good tackler. I think he'd be pretty solid in coverage, and he could really help solidify the linebacker group. I don't know if he's going to be a day one starter. Most likely not. He's probably going to have to, you know, just adapt to the NFL just a little bit. But I think this guy's definitely got the potential to be a productive linebacker for this team. The only concern I really see with him is, like, does he have, you know, good ability to shed blocks, especially on like pulling guards in the NFL? Does he have that ability? That's really my only concern with a guy like Brian ASOMOAH. Another guy I'm looking at is linebacker DARRIAN BEAVERS. This is a strong physical linebacker. The thing with him though is he kind of struggles with some athleticism, which is something that could definitely get exposed in the NFL. And I feel like his man coverage ability might be a concern, especially early on in his career. That's probably something he's gonna have to develop. But you know, I think he's got the talent, and he's got a lot of great physical attributes to add to the linebacker position, and he could be definitely like a good tone setter for this team. So I would not mind getting a guy like DARRIAN BEAVERS as well. Also, another guy I'm looking at on the defensive side of the football once again is safety VERONNE McKINLEY. I would love to get this guy. You know, I don't think he's going to be there, you know, in the 4th round. So this is really a scenario. If he's on the board, if you want him, I think you have to take him here at pick 86. I think this guy's going to be a great safety in this league. I think he's a ball hawk safety. He could essentially be a turnover machine for the secondary on this team. Just imagine him and Trayvon Merrick at the safety positions. We could have one of the best safety duos in the entire league for years to come. And the only real knock I see with him is he's a little bit undersized, but you know, there's been other safeties in the league that have been undersized as well, and they've still been able to perform. I definitely would love to get Verone McKinley. Yeah, Raider Nation, the NFL draft is right around the corner. It's crazy. The off season is going by pretty quick. You know, voluntary OTAs have already started. I think the NFL draft is only about 3 weeks away, so you know, it's going by like that. It'll be interesting to see what we do in the 3rd round. Do we trade up? Do we trade back? What players are available with our pick? But overall, you guys let me know, who do you guys want us to select with pick 86? Who do you think we're going to draft in the 3rd round this year? Let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys in this video. Anybody that is new to the channel and you guys love Raiders related content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.